I am Saladin, the Kurdish son of a military officer who rose from quiet obscurity to confront the most powerful kings of Europe. I was born in 1137 in Tikrit, on the night my family was forced to flee the city. My father lost his position, yet misfortune became destiny. We resettled in Mosul and later Damascus, places where I was surrounded by scholars, poets, and warriors. Despite my lineage, I was more drawn to mathematics, theology, and philosophy than to the sword. Few believed I had the temperament to rule, let alone to wage war. My transformation began under my uncle Shirkuh, a fierce commander loyal to Nur ad-Din, the ruler of Syria. I served as his aide during the chaotic struggles for Egypt, a land weakened by intrigue between the Fatimid Caliphate, the Crusader states, and local factions. After Shirkuh's sudden death in 1169, leadership unexpectedly fell on me. I was only in my early 30s, inexperienced and surrounded by rivals who underestimated me. Slowly, I consolidated power. I rebuilt Egypt's finances, reorganized its armies, and ended the Fatimid dynasty, restoring Sunni rule. Yet my goal was larger, the unification of the Muslim world, long fragmented by internal rivalries. I believed division was more dangerous than the Crusaders themselves. Through careful diplomacy, strategic marriages, and selective military campaigns, I united Egypt and Syria under my authority, forming the Ayyubid dynasty. My great test came in 1187, the Crusader kingdom of Jerusalem, led by King Guy and the fanatic Rainald of Chatillon, repeatedly violated truces and attacked Muslim caravans. I resolved to end their threat permanently. The decisive moment was the Battle of Hattin, fought under the scorching sun near the Sea of Galilee. I encircled the Crusaders, cut off their water, and broke their spirit. The true cross, their most sacred relic, fell into my hands. Capturing Jerusalem soon followed, but I refused to repay cruelty with cruelty. When the city surrendered, I allowed its inhabitants to leave safely, ransoming thousands who could not afford freedom. I wanted the world to see that Jerusalem could change hands without massacre or revenge. Mercy was as important to me as victory. My campaigns drew me into an intense duel with Richard the Lionheart, one of the greatest warriors of the West. Though we never met in person, our respect grew with every clash. He admired my chivalry. I admired his courage and brilliance. When he needed a horse, I sent him one. When he fell ill, I offered my own physician. Even in war, honor mattered. Though I commanded an empire, I lived plainly. I distributed most of my wealth to the poor and to my soldiers. When I died in 1193 in Damascus, I left almost nothing but my name. But I hoped my legacy would be one of unity, justice, and dignity. In a world torn between faiths and empires, I tried to show that a leader could be powerful without cruelty, ambitious without corruption, and devout without hatred.